Shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High God, Yahweh. And I do so in the name of His unbegotten Son, who the world calls Christ, Yahweh Shai. Right? It's your brother Ratazach. Back with another video. What I'm going to talk about, basically, is that there's always been, multiple saviors. The Most High always sends forth saviors, right? And I say, yes, saviors with an S, because savior, which is also, let's go into the Hebrew word for savior, because yes, the ultimate savior is really the Most High Yahweh. And of course, the savior that He's going to be sending forth to save the children of Israel, to save all of us, is Yahweh Shai Mashiach, right? So let's go into the Hebrew word for savior. Strong's H3467, Yasha, which means save, savior, deliver, help, preserve, salvation, engaging. Avenging at all, avenged, defend, rescue, safe, victory. So the Most High is going to send a savior to give us, to help us, to deliver us, right? To give us salvation, avenge us, defends us, rescues us, saves us, gives us victory. Right, let's go into the Greek. Strong's G4990. Soter, which means savior. So there's been multiple times where the Most High God has sent forth saviors, right? So again, right, there's been multiple messiahs, right? Because Messiah just means savior. That's what Christ is, the Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, right? Yahweh Shai, the deliverer, the savior of Israel. He's the savior, right, of the Israelites. So let's go into some accounts where you see the Most High God sends saviors to save the children of Israel. Let's go to Exodus chapter 14, verse 21, right? Who doesn't know about this one, right? Oh, as a matter of fact, before I even get this, let's go to Genesis chapter. Let's go to Genesis 7:7. Y'all know about the story of the Noah's Ark, right? This is Genesis 7:7. It says that Noah went in, and his sons and his wife and his sons' wives with him into the ark because of the waters of the flood, right? Of clean beasts that are not clean, of fowls and everything that creepeth on the earth. They went in two and two unto Noah and the ark, male and female. So male and female, and God had commanded Noah. And it came to pass after 7 days that the waters of the flood were upon the earth. Right, so everybody died on the earth. Right, the Most High God destroyed everybody, but guess what? He used Noah to save the animals, clean and unclean, and 7 other souls, 8 in total, which him included. Right, so that's showing one account, right? The Most High God. So Noah was counted as a savior, right? So, but he saved 7 other souls. Right, in total was eight people saved. Of course, ultimately, who gets the praise for that? The Most High. Right. So now let's go to Genesis 14. Exodus chapter 14 and verse 21. It says, and Moses stretched out his hand over the sea, and Yahweh caused the sea to go back by a strong east wind all that night, and made the sea dry land, and the waters were divided. And the children of Israel went into the midst of the sea upon the dry ground, and the waters were a wall unto them on their right hand and on their left. And the Egyptians pursued and went in after them into the midst of the sea, even all Pharaoh's horses, his chariots, and his horsemen. And it came to pass that in the morning, watch, Yahweh looked unto the host of the Egyptians through the pillar of fire and of the cloud, and troubled the host of the Egyptians. So the chariot, right? Says, and took off their chariot wheels, that they drave them heavily, heavily, so that the Egyptians said, let us flee from the face of Israel, for Yahweh fighteth for them against the Egyptians. So Moses is saving the children of Israel by that, but it's the Most High that's doing it. So basically, let's put it like this, right? The Most High fights for us, and he sends forth someone. This someone name is Moses. Moses saves the children of Israel, right? But it's the Most High who's saving the children of Israel by the hand of his servant Moses, right? Let's not get that confused, right? So again, the children of Israel are being saved, right, by the Most High, by the hand of Moses, right? This is verse 26. And Yahweh said unto Moses, stretch out thy hand over the sea, that the waters may come again upon the Egyptians, upon their chariots, and upon their horsemen. And Moses stretched forth his hands over the sea, and the sea returned to his strength when the morning appeared, and the Egyptians fled against it. And Yahweh overthrew the Egyptians in the midst of the sea, and the waters returned and covered the chariots and the horsemen and all the host of Pharaoh that came into the sea after them, that remained not so much as one of them. But the children of Israel walked upon dry land in the midst of the sea, and the waters were a wall unto them on their right hand and on their left. Thus Yahweh saved Israel. See, it's by the hand of Moses is who the children of Israel are being saved, because the Most High kept telling Moses, go tell Pharaoh to let my people go. And it says, you, Moses, will save the children of Israel, right? But who gets the credit? The Most High. It's the same thing when they gave credit to Obama, right? Barack Hussein Obama, when they said that he killed Saddam Hussein. He didn't go out and do that. He didn't fight the war. Yet the soldiers went to go do that. But who got the credit for it? He did. So it's the same thing, right? Right? So Obama saved America by the hand of the military, right? Boom. So right here it says, thus Yahweh saved Israel that day out of the hand of the Egyptians, and Israel saw the Egyptians dead upon the seashore, and Israel saw the great work which Yahweh did upon the Egyptians, and the people feared Yahweh and believed Yahweh and his servant Moses. So again, he used Moses as a savior to save the children of Israel. And of course, who's the ultimate savior behind all of this? The master puppeteer, the Most High God Yahweh. Right, let's go to Judges 2, going right here to BBE. Let's go to Judges chapter 2, verse, hold on 1 second. Judges chapter 2, read verse 16. No, let's start at verse 14 actually. Start at verse 14. We're going to read to 16. And I'm going to read it in the BBE translation, the Basic Bible English. Right? Let's go into the BBE. Let's see if they have it right here. Let's go. All right. So, what the hell is this? Okay, so this is Judges chapter 2, verse 14 through 16 in the BBE, right? It says, and the wrath of Yahweh was burning against Israel, and he gave them up into the hand of those who violently took their property, and into the hands of their haters all round them, so that they were forced to give way before them. It's like wherever they went out, the hand of Yahweh was against them for evil, as Yahweh had taken his oath it would be, and things became very hard for them. So the Most High God gave the children of Israel up to their oppressors, their enemies, right? Because they were doing evil in the sight of the Most High God, and the Most High God was very pissed off at it, right? But here's the thing, watch this, verse 16. Then Yahweh gave them judges. That's what the book is called, Judges, right? The Most High God gave them judges as their saviors. You don't see this in the KJV, but it says, but of course in the Hebrew, Yeshua, again, right? Yeshua comes up. That's Strong's H3467. Yeshua, which means save, salvation, victory, savior, deliver, right? So here again, verse 16, Judges 2 and verse 16 in the BBE. Then Yahweh gave them judges as their saviors from the hands of those who recruited them. So, of course, right? Again, here's another instance. We see the Most High God sending saviors to the children of Israel, so the Israelites can be saved, right? Of course, because the Most High God's not going to come out of his throne and come down and save, because remember, nobody's going to look at the Most High God and live, right? Most High God's not leaving his throne. So the Most High God, we represent the Most High God on this earth. Again, let's go to Psalm 82 and 6. All right, I'll show you something, because we represent God on the earth, and not only do we represent God on the earth, we are gods on the earth, right? This is Psalm chapter 82, verse 6. Says, I have said, you are gods. Ye are gods, and all of you are the children of the Most High. Let's go to Exodus chapter 22, verse 18. Exodus 22, verse 18. Where did the Most High God say they were gods? Right here. Thou shalt not revile the gods, nor curse the ruler of thy people. And what do judges do? They rule the people, right? They govern, right? And we judge, of course, and we are gods, right? And we save our people, right? And I'm gonna show you more about the reason why I say that we Hebrew Israelites, I'm talking about modern day now, right? Because I'm giving you the history of when the Most High God had multiple saviors, right? But of course, in today's era, we are your saviors. The people that you see on the highways and the byways and the highways and the hedges and, you know what I'm saying, the streets, we are modern day Moses. We're trying to save you guys, right? That's what we're here to do. And I'm going to elaborate more. Let me just get some more precepts. I'm going to go to the Judges chapter 6 and verse 11. I'm going to show you guys some more precepts before I elaborate more on why today we are these people that you see, because, of course, there's nothing new under the sun. So what you see back then, you're going to see it again, right? So we are your modern day Moses. Let's go to Judges chapter 6 and verse 11. It says, and there, we're going to read to verse 16. And there came an angel of the Lord and sat under an oak which was in Ophrah, that pertained unto Joash, the Abiezite, the Abiezrite, and his son Gideon. Here's Gideon, right? One of my favorite men right here. Gideon threshed wheat by the winepress to hide it from the Midianites. And the angel of the Lord appeared unto him and said unto him, Yahweh is with thee. So again, here we're about to see Gideon being a savior. And how is he a savior? Because the Most High God is with him. We can't be saviors if the Most High God is not with us. Because if he's not with us, and he's against us, right? The Most High God's for us, so right? Let me show you a quick precept before I continue here real fast. Just want to read this real quick. Is it 94? Psalm 94, verse 16. Who will rise up for me against the evildoers, or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity? So who's going to do that? The people of Israel, the saviors of the saviors of Israel. The Most High God is raising up judges, rulers, gods again, right? We're coming, right? As we read in Acts, it said that they call us gods in human form. So all the Most High God is doing, he's saying, who's going to be the ones that rise up against the enemies? Who are going to be the ones that go against the people of iniquity? The evildoers, right? The saviors of the world, right? We are the saviors of the world. Basically, those superheroes that you see, right? Superman, Batman, all of that, right? All these superheroes, Marvel, and you know what I'm saying, right? That's where they get it from. They get it from the scriptures. First and foremost, they get all those superheroes come from the scriptures. Of course, you know, they took Greek mythology and all that other stuff, and then they twisted and all of that. But who are the real superheroes? Right here in the Bible, the Israelites are the real superheroes. Of course, our power comes from up there, the ultimate power, Yahweh. He's the one that makes us superheroes. Of course, the ultimate superhero is Yahweh Shai, because he's the last superhero to come and save us, right? It's like when you watch that movie and you got all the Justice League, everybody's beating, you know, everybody's fighting, we fighting, right? All of a sudden, right, the enemy gets the upper advantage. And now we're like, damn, what do we do? Right? And then Yahweh Shai comes back. Here's a good example. Anybody remember Captain Planet? Right? Remember Captain Planet, where everybody had the rings and everything? They doing their thing, they lose, and all of a sudden, we got to put our powers together and summon Captain Planet. Boom, Captain Planet comes along. That's Yahweh Shai. Then he comes in, does his job, saves them. Simple, right? Where do you think these people get it from? Right here in the scriptures, man. Right? Let's go to Judges chapter 6 and verse 13. It says, No, let's read verse 12 again. And the angel of the Lord appeared unto him and said unto him, Yahweh is with thee, thou mighty man of valor. And Gideon said unto him, O my Lord, if Yahweh be with us, why then is all this befallen us? And where be all his miracles which our fathers told us of, saying, did not Yahweh bring us out from Egypt? But now Yahweh hath forsaken us. We just read that account in Exodus, where the Most High God saved us from Egypt by the hand of Moses, right, and delivered us into his hands, into the hands of the Midianites. And Yahweh looked upon him and said, Go in this thy might, and thou shalt save what? Thou, Gideon, shalt save Israel from the hand of the Midianites. Have not I sent thee? And he said unto him, O my Lord, wherewith shall I, Gideon, save Israel? Behold, my family is poor in Manasseh, and I am the least of my father's house. And Yahweh said unto him, Surely I will be with thee, and thou shalt smite the Midianites as one man. So if Yahweh is not fighting for you, you cannot save, right? We save our people because the Most High God is with us and he's fighting for us. That's how we're able to be saviors on this earth. Right, let's get another account. Let's go to Judges 7 and verse 7. Right? It says, And Yahweh said unto Gideon, By the 300 men that lapped will I save you. See again, right? Because remember, right? Again, Most High gets all the credit. He says, I will save you. But again, he's talking to Gideon. And Gideon, you're going to be the one that saved. Physically, it's you doing it, Gideon. But spiritually, I'm the one that has that power I'm the one that gives you the power to go do it. So if it ain't the Most High that's giving you that power to go save, then, you know what I'm saying? It's not going to happen. It's impossible, right? The Most High God is the one that puts that power, right? That's why he gets all the glory, all the praise, all the honor, right? Call ta palaf la Yahweh Shem Yahushua. I don't know how many times we're going to say that, right? For everything, right? So for everything, call Allah Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because he's the ultimate savior of the nation of Israel by the hand of his prophets, his judges, his rulers, the lesser gods, his angels, right? The saviors of the world, right? Boom. And it says, and let all the other people go, every man to his place. So the people took victuals in their hands and their trumpets, and he sent all the rest of Israel, every man into his tent, and retained those 300 men, and the host of Midian was beneath him in the valley. So boom, what did he do? He's telling Gideon, these men, right, that you have right here, that lapped, right? Because when you read the account, right, of course, Gideon's army was too large, and he was trying to tell them, look, too many people, boom, I need this amount of people right here. This small amount, all of you, y'all gonna save the rest of them people. So boom, the Most High could do whatever the hell he wants. And if he wants one savior, which he chose Gideon, right? But then Gideon, he said, you and this army are going to save my people. So here's multiple saviors. Boom, right? Let's go to Judges chapter 8, verse 22. Judges 8 and 22. It says, Then the men of Israel said unto Gideon, Rule thou over us, both thou and thy son, and thy son's son also, for thou hast delivered us from the hand of Midian. Again, see, boom. So Most High God saved us by the hand of Gideon and the small army, and that army of Gideon, boom, we were delivered, right? The children of Israel were delivered out of the hands of the Midianites, right? Let's go to, let's read, let's see real quick. No, okay. Let's go to Nehemiah. Let's go to Nehemiah. Oopsie. Nehemiah chapter. Nope. Boom. Nehemiah chapter 9 and verse. Nehemiah 9. Wait, is this what I want? Oops. Yeah. This is Nehemiah chapter 9 and verse 26. Nevertheless, they were disobedient, talking about the children of Israel, and rebelled against thee, and cast thy law behind their backs, and slew thy prophets, which testified against them, to burn them to thee, to turn them to thee, and they wrought great provocations. Therefore thou deliverest them into the hand of their enemies, who vexed them. And in the time of their trouble, when they cried unto thee, thou heardest them from the heaven, and according to thy manifold mercies, thou gavest them saviors, multiple, who saved them out of the hand of their enemies. But who gets the credit? Again, Yahweh. He's the one who sent the saviors, and those saviors saved the Israelites. Let's go to the book of Obadiah. I'll show you this one right now, right? A book that Christians don't even know that even exists, right? Majority of Christians, I should say, because some of y'all know, right? Y'all need to get out the churches, I tell you that. You're a Christian, you're watching this video, it's time to move on out of there, right? Get the hell up out of that church and come to the truth, come to the light, right? All praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. So Obadiah 1:21 says, and saviors shall come up on Mount Zion to judge. So yes, Yahweh is the ultimate judge, but Yahweh sends forth saviors, and they will judge. They will save. They will rule, right? And we're not supposed to go against the saviors. We can't, right? Let's go to, again, right? When you go to Exodus 22 and 18, what does it say again? I don't want to misquote it. It says what? Thou shalt not revile the gods, nor curse the ruler of thy people. Don't go against the saviors of the Lord. It's the Most High God who sent them. So when you see these prophets, include like myself and of course the whole SICARII NJNY, and you see all of our brothers, you see all our brothers out there in the streets, and we're doing our thing in the highways and the byways. How you gonna go against us? We're trying to save y'all, man, out of the hand of all the enemies, right? So boom, right? It says, and saviors shall come up on Mount Zion to judge the Mount Esau, and the kingdom shall be the Lord's, right? So let's go to this account real quick. Let's go to 2 Corinthians. So back to what I just said. 2 Corinthians chapter 5 and verse 20 in the ERV, the easy to read version. It says, so we have been sent to speak for Christ. So when we're on the streets, what I'm doing right now, well, you see the brothers, and you see all the brothers that go out, that we go out and prophesy, and we're putting our lives on the line because we make our bodies a living sacrifice. If Yahweh did it, so shall we, right? He's the last savior to come, and right, we're trying to save you from what's about to happen, the missiles and all of that. So the Most High God is sending forth saviors. He's raising up more saviors, right? So you got to take heed, right? So what it say? 2 Corinthians 5 and 20 in the ERV, it says, so we have been sent to speak for Yahweh Shai. It is like Yahweh is calling the people through us. He's using us, right? We speak for Hamashiach Yahweh Shai when we beg you to be at peace with Yahweh. We're begging you. We're pleading with you. We go out into the highways and the byways. We put our lives at risk, right? We make our lives a living sacrifice just so we can save you, so the Most High God can have mercy upon you, right? Let's go to Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 19. There's the portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance, and Yahweh is his name. Thou, Israel, art my battle axe and weapons of war, for with thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms. With thee will I break pieces the horse and his rider. With thee will I will I break in pieces the chariot and his rider. With thee also will I break in pieces the man and woman. With thee will I break in pieces old and young. With thee will I break in pieces the young man and maid. I will also break in pieces with thee the shepherd and his flock. And with thee will I also break in pieces husbandman and his yoke of oxen. And with thee will I break in pieces captains and rulers. And I will render unto Babylon and to all the inhabitants of the Chaldee of all their evil that they have done in Zion in your sight, saith Yahweh. So Yahweh is going to use the children of Israel as his weapons of war, his battle axe, his saviors to save the children of Israel. And that's what you're going to see in the last, right, in the last days, man. Most are going to raise up these judges and rulers. You're going to raise us up, Lord willing. We of that number. We the elect. We're going to save our people, man. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get out of here, get in those chariots, get saved out of what's about to come upon this earth, what's about to come upon Babylon, and we're going to be with Yahweh Shai, and then we're going to go to war with Russia, and guess what? It's right there, boom, the end, right? Then we get, you know what I'm saying? We get the nations are going to be in subjection under us for 1,000 years. After 1,000 years, Esau gets exterminated. The world is at peace once and for all. And just like they say in the movies, They live happily ever after. But except there's no end because it's everlasting, right? So I just wanted to prove that there are multiple saviors. Most High God has always sent forth saviors, right? All praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Hope this edified you, right? Take this, put these precepts in your arsenal, right? All praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, right? So again, right? You know, you see these prophets in the streets, man. Salute them, right? Listen, take heed to the word of the Most High, right? We're putting our lives at risk when we do these things. So for what? To save our people. We love our people. Your pastors ain't doing it, but we're doing it. Why? Because we love the Most High God with all our heart, mind, and soul, and we love our people. Right? All praise to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. With that, call ta palaf la Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, or as my elders say, call halal Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Right? Yahweh Hashem Yahushai brakatam. Right? Yabarak Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Call Salaki, tongue twister. Yabarak Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Yashar Allah. Ahabka. Shalom. Wafla Babal. It's time to go home, Israel. Shalom.